Good afternoon, Dr. Gonzalez. This is Mouhamad Adel Hanbali, and this is my presentation for the Benihana simulation related to assignment number 7 in the Management and Operations for Service Organization course. So the Benihana is a Japanese restaurant in which the chef cooks on the table, and in the simulation we have 5 challenges in which we need to take decisions where our goal is to maximize utilization of area, throughput, and most importantly the maximization of profits. So the first challenge that we have is to choose whether to batch or not to batch. This is basically when customers arrive into the restaurants, they go to the bar and then are seated into the dining tables. So batching means we wait until 8 customers are grouped, and then we place them into onto the table. So if, for example, a group of 2 people only arrive, we will wait until another 6 people arrive and we place them all in one table. That is what batching means. So here we look at the effect of how does batching affect the throughput, and we run the scenario with batching and without batching. We see that with batching, the nightly profit are $83.64 and the lost customer are 19, and without batching, the nightly profit are negative $282.29 and the lost customers are 96. So obviously here we choose the batching decision. The batching here is related to the bottleneck activity. The bottleneck is the activity or the process that is holding us back from producing more. And here seating customers, because we have limited seats, is limiting us to be more productive. So by batching, we remove the bottleneck and we can have more customers seated, fewer customers are lost, and more dinners can be served. So the second challenge is the bar size and the number of dining tables. Here we look for the optimal size for each of the bar and the number of tables to maximize the profitability. I have run multiple scenarios and I have come up with the best combination. That is the bar size of 79 and the restaurant size of 11 table. So here we have a comparison between different combinations. For example, with the table with 10 tables and 87 bar seats, we have a net profit of 157.15, whereas by increasing the bar size to 79 and adding 1 table, the profit will be 196.32. Even though the utilization have decreased, however, here our profits are more important, they are more significant. So this is why I chose this combination of 11 table and a bar size of 79. This combination results in higher revenue and profits. We are meeting capacity, we are as much as possible meeting capacity with demand. The third challenge was to choose the dinner time. The dinner time is basically the time it takes for customer from the time they were seated on the table till the time they leave the restaurant. And so we look for the optimal dining time across the evening. The dining time is, we can also think of it as the process cycle time in business terms. or the manufacturing time. So the evening is divided into three periods. This is the pre-peak period, the peak period, and the post-peak period. We knew from the instructions that the peak time or the rush hour is between 7 and 8. Before 7 is the pre-peak, and after 7 is the after 8 is the post-peak. So first I thought that giving a minimum time for each for all of the periods would be beneficial, because we will be taking more clients. So I first put it for all the period into the minimum 45 minutes for the pre-peak, peak, and post-peak. The nightly profit was 139.48. Then I thought that maybe increasing the dinner time in the pre-peak and the post-peak to 1 hour in order to give the customer more time to eat will have no effect on the profits. However, the profit have decreased to 134.45. So I put back 45 minutes for the pre-peak and peak, and I increased the post-peak into 60 minutes, and the profit increased back to the 139.48, which is the same as the first combination. So here I realized that the post-peak time doesn't really doesn't have any effect on the nightly profit. Even if I increase it to 75, keeping the pre-peak and peak to 45, the nightly profit are always 139.48. The only thing that is changing is the utilization, which is now with a post-peak of 75 minutes, we have an average utilization of 50.66 minutes. I found that the perfect combination to increase the profit was pre-peak of 46, peak of 46, and post-peak of 75. The post-peak of 75 is not only increasing the utilization percentage to 51.73%, but we can think of it as giving more time to the customers at the end, where there is no rush hour, will build us brand loyalty and more engagement, and will provide the customers a better experience in this time when the restaurant is not busy. So this is the decision that I took: pre-peak 46, peak 46, and post-peak 75. The fourth challenge was related to advertisement. We have a combination. We need to take three decisions here. First of all, the advertisement budget, the advertising campaign, and the restaurant opening hour. The best combination that I found was a budget of 2.1 times the normal budget. A happy hour, choosing the advertising campaign of happy hour and opening the restaurant at 5. In this way, we're attracting more customers at an early time, and we are increasing the bar revenue by offering lower cost drinks. With this combination, we have a nightly profit of $476.64. The fifth challenge was to use different types of batching at different time, and here I realized that no need for batching in the post-peak to give the customers more flexibility, and this is related to the point of giving more time to the customers to have dinner in the post-peak, because we're giving a better experience for the clients, and here without batching also we're giving more flexibility to the clients the chefs have more time to cook in front of them, so they might enjoy more the experience. And this is the decisions that I took, batching from 7 till from the opening till 8, and then no batching in the post peak. Now the sixth decision was to choose the best strategy. And contrarily to what I first thought, the best strategy is actually not the combination of the decisions I took earlier. So I run multiple scenarios, and I chose that. I found out that the best one that worked for me was no batching at all time. The optimal size was 71 bar seats and 12 tables. Dining time was the same, 46 at pre-peak and peak, and post-peak 75 minutes, and advertisement happy hour open at 5 and budget 2.1 times. So here we can learn that even if we take separate good decisions, the combination of all the decision might not lead to the best outcome. Basically that was it. Thank you, doctor, for taking your time listening to my presentation. I hope it was clear, and have a good evening.